Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 172. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin with me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, the perils of overtrading, small businesses' appetite to borrow weakens, and NatWest app to help small business owners monitor business card expenditure. Have you come across the term overtrading? Now, if you have, I'm sure many of you may not fully understand exactly what it means. Well, this week I had to sit down with a very large and successful business owner to talk about the perils of overtrading. Now, what is overtrading? Well, let's think of it this way. If you've got a very successful business that is growing and adding sales to the top line all the time, really piling the sales in, to many business owners, that's a great thing to have, a growing sales book. But the problem is with overtrading is that for every pound of sales that you put onto your top line, that of course needs financing. You've got stock to buy, wages to pay, general overheads to pay, and then of course, particularly if you're selling on credit, you have to wait a period of time before you get your invoice paid. So all of that takes cash. Now, as I said, for many business owners, the definition of success is increasing sales, and they don't think about the cash flow implication of supporting that increased sales. Now, for many businesses, they will just go out and hunt for the sales and then realize afterwards that they're running out of cash. And the problem of overtrading is if you continue adding sales in without having the correct level of cash within the business to make it all work. But the end implication of the major peril, of course, is that you simply run out of cash. You have all of these sales, but you don't have the cash to deliver on the promises you are making. That's overtrading. So what's the solution? Well, with this one business owner said we really needed some medium-term debt to throw into it in order to make the whole thing work much easier with more cash in the system. The other solution, of course, is as a business owner to inject fresh money into the business to make it work easier. One other option, of course, if you're a limited company, is to sell some shares. If you believe that your sales path is going to grow exponentially, it may be that you need some new capital into the business. So next time you're piling on the sales and getting the invoices out, just think about, am I overtrading? Am I taking on too many sales in relation to my ability to fund that sales? Well, of course, one other solution that you can have really for many business owners is the nuclear option, which is saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that contract. It's bigger than we are able to fund. And of course, that is a big decision to make, but perhaps could be an important one. Don't get caught into the overtrading trap. In many previous bulletins, I've been looking at news that small business owners' confidence about their prospects continues to remain very high. This is despite everything that's going on politically and economically. And yet, despite this increased confidence, there's a very clear trend coming out that business owners are now reluctant to borrow more money. And this is what's come out from the latest monthly research from the SME Finance Monitor team. They go out and survey a number of small business owners every month, and we're looking back over the previous 3 months just to see what their attitude to growth and borrowing is. And the latest report for the 3 months period ended April 2017 has revealed that business owners who classify themselves as permanent non-borrowers is on the increase. Now, the definition of permanent non-borrowers, well, is as it says. They are businesses who say they never want to borrow money. And as at the end of April 2017, 47% of business owners classified themselves as such. Now, you go back to the 3-month period ended December 2016, that was 42% of business owners said they didn't want to borrow. So there's been an increase there. We also look, though, about the appetite to borrow generally and whether people would borrow money in order to fund growth. Now, again, that figure is down. Previously, 42% of business owners, as of December 2016, said that they would borrow to fund growth. As at the 3-month period ended April 2017, it's 35% of business owners. So we can see the appetite to borrow money is beginning to wane. However, one positive, though, is that of those business owners surveyed, many of them are saying they are seeing growth. And 41% of business owners saying they are witnessing growth. And that is up month on month over the various periods covered in 2017. So we can see there's a real appetite to grow. but counter that with a lack of appetite to borrow money to support that growth. And there comes the dilemma. Eventually these businesses are going to have to borrow, as long as they are smart enough to realize that growth does need to be financed. So if you're in this position of seeing your business grow and your sales book increasing, and you want to have a chat through your financing options, don't forget, all you have to do is just drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and we'd be more than happy to chat through the options with you. When it comes to managing a growing business, administrative and financial tasks are always a major frustration for business owners. They don't see it as adding value to the business, but of course it is important. Well, NatWest have understood this frustration, and for its commercial credit card users, NatWest have announced the launch of a new pilot app to help business owners monitor and track transactions being undertaken on the cards. The app, which is called ClearSpend, has been developed alongside a Silicon Valley startup. So what you can do is, for users of your card, you can set budgets, you can set alerts, and you can monitor transactions in real time, which will give you a much more hands-on control of what your teams on the road are spending. So it's a neat little app. It's been piloted with 100 current card users, and if successful, NatWest said they would be rolling it out during 2017. So if you are a NatWest customer and you have a commercial credit card, who knows, you may be one of the lucky ones who've been asked to help pilot it. But if not, keep an eye out, and I'm sure NatWest will be in touch with you later in the year when they roll it out. A great product to help reduce the administrative tasks within your business. Well, that's it for another bulletin, and as ever, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So thanks very much for watching, and I will be with you again next time. And in the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week. Bye-bye now.